rewind 2-3 months ago. There's a girl that I knew from work, and we had ups and downs, like massive ups, massive downs, a little bit of a history where we either really like each other or we really hate each other. That's what it comes down to. Not in my perspective, because I've grown. 2-3 months ago, we get in a little bit of a disagreement, let's say. We get in a disagreement, we're walking, and we're getting in a bit of a disagreement about certain stuff that happened in the past. He's basically saying what she thought about that, and I was saying, oh, I'm grateful and happy for this thing because it allowed me to start this channel, and it allowed me to start helping people and bettering myself and feeling good about myself. And she didn't quite understand that. Basically, she started saying stuff, not taking accountability for the situation on both ends. Anger, frustration on her end, saying mean shit to me, saying shit that will kind of hurt you a little bit, you know? There's some stuff that you get told from people, and it can hurt you a little bit on a deeper level, as much as I was acting like it wasn't. But I learned a massive lesson during this, and that was to not react. Why should I react? If it's a person that hasn't learned from their past experiences, from whatever happened, or not even taking any accountability, a lot of times you're better off not even reacting to that and just kind of remaining stoic in a sense, or even laughing along with it. I was laughing along with it because I found it funny a little bit, because I don't know, I didn't really care an insane amount. Of course, sometimes when you've had a history or whatever, it can hurt a little bit, but I didn't show that. And I acted calm, laughed about it, and almost took myself away from that situation, and acted with an element of grace with it as well, which was beautiful, and which I'm happy for now. But the overall message from that story is you don't have to react to everything. You don't have to react. If someone's going at you or making fun of you or saying shit, sometimes it's easier not even to react, you know? And this is what I found. I would react before and react negatively or try to go back out that, and we've done that before, and then it just ended even more negatively, to the point where there's stuff that hasn't healed there overall on their end, because I don't really give a fuck. But overall, it's a good story for this channel, that's what it is. But it's one of these things that when you don't react, you essentially have all the power then. You have all the power in a weird way, because you can control what you do after that, if that makes sense. So I started putting that energy back into myself, that anger, that little bit of frustration I felt from that, a bit of betrayal, whatever you want to call it. Started putting that into the gym, getting better, working on this, working on myself, taking myself into different environments, listening to audiobooks, learning about myself, learning about different areas, understanding how can I process this pain and put it in a better direction. And I've learned a lot from that one experience. The other person's still in that anger and that frustration from that situation, whatever, you know? And it's one of these things that you have control over when you don't react. If you don't react to everything, because if you react to everything, you're going to be in a negative cycle for ages, because things are going to go wrong all the time. And this can go on an overall life sense, not just a relationship or whatever sense. You can have things going wrong all the time. Therefore, if you react, a lot of time you're going to waste a lot of energy on these things that don't necessarily serve you, if that makes sense. And that's what I found. And when I react too much to do different things, and to this thing going wrong, I drain my energy, and I'm never able to put it in areas that improve me and that will help me and that will push me forward. Therefore, it overall hurts me and my own reality instead of bettering my reality. And that's what I learned from that big little thing. And that's why I had to learn over that year. You don't always have to react. You don't always have to react to negative people, or people who haven't learned their lesson, or people who are deluded. You don't have to react. You know what I mean? You can put that in a different area that serves you, that helps you. Use that to drive in your work. Use that to drive in yourself, working out, bettering yourself. You can put this in areas that can solve and help you overall. And this is a weird lesson for me that came in a weird way, because a lot of times I would react or would kind of feel something when that would happen, and it makes me feel, I don't know what the word is. It's one of these things that makes you feel more alive and like stuff's happening or whatever. But on an overall perspective, if this person wants to hurt you or wants to take away from you, and they're not actually looking at it from an objective perspective, which what happened was like objective. Like if you looked at it from both perspectives, a lot of people sided with me who actually knew my side and all that, which I don't know if that's just me being around or whatever. It didn't matter anyway. But overall, if you look at it from that perspective, you can actually find truth in it, and you can actually understand for what it is. I understood it for what it is. Negativity towards me. Oh well, how do I control this? I can go back at this person, make them feel bad, maybe make them feel terrible, or I can use it to my advantage. I can say, fuck, that's hurt a little bit in me. Is what it is. Now I can use that energy, that anger, that frustration that I could have directed to that person. I could put that in working on myself, building this channel, building me, working on me, bettering my horizons, putting it into different areas. And this is going to have an amazing effect on you as a person. And this is going to make you feel exceptional. And that's the overall message in this video. You don't have to react to everything. Even if someone's going at you or whatever, you don't have to react. Why do you have to react? You know what I mean? Sometimes there's more positive on you not reacting than reacting. And that's what I found. There's more positivity on you not reacting, putting it into yourself, that energy that you're feeling, and directing that into a good area. Therefore, you push yourself forward, better yourself, and make yourself into someone better you're actually proud of and happy of. But now I feel grateful and happy for everything. Even that situation going like that, because I see what this other person's doing and I understand the difference now. I understand what's going on, you know? And it's one of these things where it's like, it's beautiful in a way when you don't react, because you have all the power then. And it's hard at times, don't get me wrong, it's hard, but if you don't react and you put it into yourself and you almost progress from that, that's a beautiful thing. You've used that negative situation and put it into a positive, made your life more positive and made yourself more better. And that's the overall message in this video. Don't react to all this low level shit. You're gonna get in loads of little things here or there, especially if you improve yourself and start messing with girls and all this stuff and friendships and all this stuff, which is just the way of life. Things happen, you know, but it's how you react. If you react and just take it out on people, or try to make them see your point of view, even though it ain't really gonna do nothing. Like from my perspective, it wasn't really gonna solve anything if I argued with that person. Instead, I put that into myself, progress, learn from my mistakes, put that into better areas, and use that to improve and use that to better myself, better my mind, better me as a person, better all different areas. And that's where you get the true benefit from this stuff. And that's why I feel like we need this stuff. We need to act with a level of stoicism sometimes, you know, and act almost trying to control that emotion, because we could easily lash out and hurt someone or make fun of someone or make them feel terrible just because they've done it for us. But it takes real accountability and it takes real strength to control that, put that into different areas, and then it gets easier and easier to do again in the future, and your life just gets better from it. And that's the overall message in this video. If you lot got a lot of value, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.